Evening. It's 11:15 on day 2 of the Lynne Allbutt set-up walk across Wales. Rose is here.
Just about.
Just about. Okay, so any points for you today? What do you?
I'm still a bit shell-shocked. Yes, just that some of those tracks Lynn's going to be walking on, running on, are really, really tough. Really tough. There's shale, stone, it's wet, because she's going across the top of the Cambrian Mountains. It's a tough ask, it really is. And I can see where the value is in all the mental work that she's done and that she does do, preparing herself mentally before she starts running. So it's been a very good. So I've been wearing my sockwas today, lots of blisters and mess on my feet. It's been good for me to get an idea of exactly what she's going to be dealing with. So very, very impressed with my retired Marine husband and his knowledge of just how to cope very safely and efficiently in different conditions.
Okay. Well, I mean, a couple of points from me, just on some of those things there, what Rose was saying. I suppose one of the main things that I take away from today is making sure that I've got enough medical stuff. Obviously I've got basic first aid kit, but seeing Rose go through quite a lot of zinc oxide tape today because of the wet brought it home to me that the zinc oxide's great, but you need to have something else to keep it on, else it's not doing its job. So we're going to go for a 2-layer system tomorrow with the the Elastoplast sticky back strips over the top of zinc oxide, so maybe that will sort of alleviate some of the pressure. Really, some of the navigation as well was testing, although it was all tracks. There's so many tracks that have changed. Old hat going along tracks, you sort of figure that you're on the right track, but actually it's taking you in a completely wrong direction, and you make the ground fit rather than check navving all the time. And just going back to minimising your kit as much as possible, making sure you've got good quality. You don't have to have top of the range, but good quality kit, and just make sure you know how to use it. So I think one of the things that I'm going to be concentrating on is maybe putting some sort of blogs, video blogs and little tutorials about basically how to pack your kit, look after your kit, look after yourself, and help people minimise the amount of kit they need just to sort of use the kit they've got. So I've got nothing else to add, really. Anything for you, Rose? Looking forward to tomorrow. So we're in sort of, where are we at? Where are we at, Lynn?
We're at Llandinham.
Llandinham. So we've got maybe 10-12 miles to do tomorrow to get into Anchor.
Yeah, it's all cross country tomorrow.
Yeah, all cross country.
No civilization.
No, so when we leave here, the next thing we do, we will be hitting Anchor. So we really do need to get a scoot on. We need to have our kit sorted. We need to have everything. Mine's focused on just plodding along and getting over to there. A fair old crack. So, and then meet Lynn for the final meeting, and then a couple of few bits and pieces to do, and then one more sleep before the big event. So, good night from me, and it's good night from Rose.
Night.